You all know St Vincent by now. They're incredibly ugly but incredibly fast British battleship that would definitely make you cross the street if you're walking alone. She may have a phase that not even your mother could love, but when she's capable of doing things like this, I think we can look past that matter somewhat. She has somehow managed to avoid the nerf bat since being released. This obviously means that she'll probably be nerfed soon to instantly date this video, but let's just not think about that as a possibility. Why am I surprised she's not been nerfed, I hear you ask? Well, first of all, stop talking to your screen, you look like an idiot. And second of all, oh god, there's so many things, where do I even start? Oh boy, there's some cruisers to munch.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Part of me really wants to go down that channel, but I don't think I'm gonna. Flanking mode activate.
Nice shot!
Vermont doing Vermont things.
Brother, I hurt people.
I really hope that Stalingrad keeps reversing, please God. I pray to RN Jesus. Amen. Ow!
This is not right. This is not cool.
Oh, come on! His ass is not paying it. Torpedo hit.
Ironic.
No look kill. As you do. Still no high caliber? Damn, man, what do I have to do? I rate the shithousery, not gonna lie. Absolutely robbed. Let's start at the very beginning, which I've been told is a very good place to start. She's just good at everything. Seeing her gives me flashbacks to that one kid in school who always beat you in everything and seemed to have no wing system. Look at you, Elias, I know you cheated on that test.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Anyway, yeah, she's good at everything. Her speed is one of the highest amongst tier 10 battleships and could be further boosted with an engine boost, which is honestly just showing off at this point. This is paired with pretty acceptable maneuverability and the signature British baked-in acceleration boost to make her feel relatively comfortable to sail. You still won't be dodging homing torpedoes, but I feel like that's quite an unfair metric to judge her by, considering I don't even think Neo can dodge those. Is that cynical reference? Or am I just out of touch?
No, it's the children who are wrong.
Something else as outdated as that last show is her design. She looks straight out of World War I, but it kind of works in her favour. She may not be able to bring any guns from air straight behind her, but her turrets have really quite impressive firing angles and a couple with traverse rates that make her rearmost turret infinitely more useful than the one found on Izumo. The armament that's housed in these turrets is the thing that makes this ship really stand out though. After all, what's the point of her speed and flexibility when you got the damage output of a Note 7? Speaking of the Note 7, St Vincent is the best fire starter at her tier that doesn't rhyme with Schmunderer, with a whopping 63% fire chance when stock. This may tempt you to prioritise firing HE shells with her, but don't be fooled. Armor piercing is definitely the ammo of choice, but all but the most bow-in of targets, as I'm sure you've noticed in the gameplay by now. St Vincent just excels at chunking things that she has no right to chunk, and if you catch a cruiser broadside, it's almost certainly lights out for them, as these 457mm guns enjoy incredible horizontal dispersion, albeit a poor signal value of 1.6 can really let her down sometimes. We're not done with her offensive power yet though, as she also has torpedoes to complement her abilities at close range. Now, you definitely shouldn't get greedy and close in to use them at close range like I am in this background footage, as her poor bow armor will punish you. However, they are an excellent ambush weapon and an excellent deterrent to being pushed as well, as these torpedoes do a whopping 30,000 damage each and can be fired through an exceptional range of angles, including almost straight forwards. Oh, and they also reload in 45 second stock, so that's something. You know what would take less than 45 seconds? No, not that. Subscribing. It's free, which sounds pretty good to me. Oh yeah, and she has a super heal. Didn't mention that before. This makes her practically invulnerable to fire damage, and depending on the size of your cojones, you can quite comfortably use this fact to make your damage output better by taking Furious. And if this wasn't enough, she's one of the stealthiest battleships in her tier.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
My aim is actually terrible at angle targets like this. My god. Never mind.
So that was a fucking lie.
Oh, we're fine. Oh, really? I may have not led that enough. Oh no, actually I think I've led that pretty well. I'm about to secure this kill. Yep, I deserve that one. Cool. I fucking love this ship. Who thought a torpedo reload the 35 seconds with buffs like this was a good idea? I'm gonna take one, but who gives a fuck when you can do this?
Oh, that's a lot of damage!
Oh yeah, we totally deserve that Schlieffen kill. Now, in contrast to what I've been saying in the gameplay you've been seeing, she is not totally idiot-proof, just mostly. She does only have 27 mils of bow plating, which makes her vulnerable to pretty much any enemy battleship she can face, and her health pool is low for a tier 10 battleship. She's also definitely not as much of an aggressive pusher as Schlieffen is, as she lacks the Hydra to protect herself from torpedoes, or the secondary damage to be able to ward off destroyers. Her air output is also rather low, with her DFAA consumable mostly being there for fireworks and actually to down enemy aircraft. Altogether though, St Vincent is incredibly good at what she's she's designed for, and she's even pretty good at what she's not designed for. If you want to play her as a poor man's Thunderer spamming HE at long range, you can. If you want to play her like a Schlieffen with guns that actually work, you will die doing it, but you most certainly will take others down with you. If you want to play like a Torpedo Destroyer, you're kind of stupid, but she would be able to do it. What she really excels at, though, is being an aggressive flanker and broadside punisher, using her speed, power, and stealth to get into uncomfortable positions for the enemy and cause problems everywhere she goes. St. Vincent is also a little like French destroyers in that she gets infinitely more dangerous the later into the game you get. Her ability to both push in aggressively and kite away quickly makes her difficult to play against in the final stages of the game, and she has tools to fit pretty much any situation she could find herself in. She has torpedoes to brawl up close, she has punishing AP with 30mm overmatch deal with cruisers, she has incredible HE for bitch slapping destroyers and burning down bowing battleships, and she has battlecruiser dispersion for fighting at a distance. St. Vincent truly is the Swiss Army knife of battleships, and oh god, Wargaming, please don't nerf her after this, I love her so much. Only Vermont could get close to the amount of fun I have in St. Vincent, but well, we'll talk about her next time. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed the glorious comeback and the slight change to the format. Please, as always, leave a like if you enjoyed and a dislike if you didn't. It really helps me to gauge how much you guys enjoy what I make, especially when I make changes like this. To say thank you for all your support, you may have noticed I've overlaid some bonus codes on the screen during the course of this video. These are one-time use only and first come first serve, so please only take one. If you're watching this a couple of hours from upload, they're probably gone, sorry. Join the Discord below too, I'll be giving away more codes in there. We also now have channel memberships enabled. Right now there's a few tiers enabled, including perks like behind the scenes content, member polls, and early access to videos, so if you would like a way to support the content that I make and get something back, feel free to click that cute little join button down there and have a look. If you want to find a captain build for St. Vincent or any other ship in the game, check the link in the description for the fantastic World of Warships Captain Guide Google Doc with great builds for pretty much any ship in the game. It's what I build all of my ships on. Now go out there and be the ugly duckling from hell.